Taurus, welcome back to Steampunk Psyche. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you very much first off. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining the community. If you're brand new to the channel or cross-watching for your particular energy or your particular sign, hit that thumbnail and come into the channel, would you? Come check it out. All right, Taurus, listen, we are going to be doing a 16 card, approximately 16 card reading, and we'll clarify along the way if we need to. But I thought that I would show you the shuffle, and if you'd like to skip past this part, that's fine. But Taurus, I hope that your year has been, going okay so far. I hope your, your goals are lining up for you. I hope that you're finding love. I hope you're not stuck in a twin flame from hell cycle. I just did a wonderful reading a minute ago for Aries, which was amazing. And I hope the same thing for you, Taurus. We are almost at the end of this month already, and I can't believe how fast it's gone. Time flies by. I'm getting older. It seems like, I wake up and I got another gray hair, and, some part of my body is like, hey, dude, one of them things. All right, Taurus, if you have not checked out the other videos, make sure you go into the playlist and check them out, okay? And hit the, subscribe button. Join the community if you haven't already. Or hit the thumbs up button as well. That'd be great. I'm just trying to grow up to 100 in this channel. All right, Taurus, we're going to take a look now. I will show you these cards up close, but I'm going to get them all laid out, and then we'll go over them, okay? We're going to take a look and see what kind of energy Taurus is looking at here. Ah, got the Lovers. Interesting. Okay. Okay, Taurus. This very first row right here, we're going to take a look at your present energy, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Sun card, and we have the Lovers, okay? Now, in the present energy, there's definitely some kind of an offering, okay? Or some kind of offering has been made to you. We could be talking about a power couple here, a power dynamic, and it doesn't have to be couple. I don't want to exclude the thruples out there. They're going, hey, dude, what about us? Yeah, sorry about my camera, too. It's been kind of phooey, so if it gets sideways, I apologize, one of them deals. But yeah, definitely with the Ace of Pentacles, you have some kind of offering coming in. Divine offering, okay? So we could be talking about soul contract here. I'm looking at the cards and you can't see them. You're like, dude, show me the cards. What's up? I don't know if you can see them from down here. But yeah, the first card out, Ace of Pentacles in your present energy, okay? So like I said, this could be an offering to you, could be a love, could be health, wealth, stability, the kind of the generic terms for the pentacle. But the Sun card follows it, okay? So we could be talking about some more fire energy here. Oh, hey, get that right. Some fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? If I can get this up here to you. So the Sun card. Joyful, expression, communication, laughter, peace, solace. Something feels really, really good in the foundation of this. Perhaps you just learned about your twin flame, or perhaps this twin flame has reached out to you and you feel all bubbly and gooey because the Lovers card comes out, okay? Maybe I should cover up their genitalia. Whatever. Internet's crazy, right? The Lovers, right? Are you in love, Taurus? Are you in love? Do you think you have met your one? Come on, camera. You got to get clear. I just showed you her booty. Yeah, so an offering was made to you, perhaps. My camera, come on. Sorry, you guys. This is just getting crazy. All right. So maybe somebody made the offering to you, or you have reached out to someone. Okay. I'm going to keep going, though, and we'll definitely try to clarify on this Lovers, because I love doing readings when that Lovers card shows up. Okay. Now we are going to take a look now down this next aisle. All right. This next dial represents your crossing challenge. And it makes sense if we're talking about a soul connection or a twin flame journey. You have the Five of Cups, okay? Five of Cups represents focusing on the past, focusing on things from behind you. It also has that kind of a feeling of left behind, left out. But the Five of Cups encourages you to remember, hey, there's two other cups behind you there. So you know there is something ahead of you, but you're feeling a loss of some kind right now. And it could be that you're in that patient waiting. It could be the push-pull retreat of the twin flame journey, right? Which sucks to all high heaven. I know exactly what you're going through. And so do millions of other people. And I know that doesn't comfort at all. What you want to know is when, right? Well, here's the thing also. In this challenge, you have the Knight of Wands. So it means you've been waiting. You've been patiently waiting, okay? Your present energy is the Joy card. You've been trying to stay in your lane, so to speak. Come on, camera. And still hold to that... You're trying to hold to that energy of remaining in my peace, remaining in my own stability and things like that, right? So with that Knight of Wands being in the challenge, it is waiting for that communication. Is that romance coming? Or, yeah. I mean, because you're following up with the Ace of Swords here. Let me show you this, okay? Yeah, and so the crossing challenge is the communication ever going to come back? I mean, I feel like this has been a while for you, Taurus. You know, the Ace of Swords. It's like, when am I going to get this emotional clarity? You know, and this could be a situation, you guys, hold with me here, because it takes a while to go through these cards like this, okay? So don't get too bored with me. But the thing of it is I don't want to clickbait you with a bunch of information, okay? I want to utilize the cards and be true to the integrity of the cards. So what I mean is that you could be in a situation where this has taken a while, and you need some emotional clarity. You need to know, how does this person really feel? And here's the kicker on this thing. If it's twin flame journey, this is the way it rolls. This is what happens in the twin flame journey. It's like, here all of a sudden is this person that opens me up. Okay, opens me up like a major, you know, the double-edged sword of the Ace of Wands. It opens me up every chakra that I've got. Okay, everything from past traumatic wounds to, you know, my sexual desires, my passions, deep-seated type of information that sometimes we have suppressed over time. And at the same time, your twin flame is doing the very same thing, but you don't know because you're disconnected. So I feel like there's this disconnection there definitely taking place. And it's like, I just need that person to reach out, or I need that person to do this. And here's the thing, when you stay in your own lane, that information that the universe is trying to tell you that you need to work on begins to take place. It just doesn't feel that way. It feels like I'm alone. If I just had this person, we could work on this together. And that's the whole point. It's to do away with the karmic bullshit that we've gone through. The patterns of people not emotionally fulfilling you. It's I don't need some dude or some woman to come and romance me and then take off and leave me high and dry, okay? So that's the whole point of this, all right? So we're going to keep going. We're going to take a look, Taurus, now at this next row right here, okay? And this is our foundation. This is what's lying underneath, okay? So in the foundation, we have the Ten of Swords, okay? So a death, a sudden death, putting a death to something. This could be, I'm no longer accepting it. It's, you're this far in the journey and you're going, I'm done with people who don't emotionally fulfill me. That's a boundary now. I've got it up and I'm no longer going to play that game. Okay. So also in the foundation, you're still showing up as the generous, right? And the giving person, reciprocation, back and forth, give and take. You could receive well and you can also give well. Okay. And that's a very commendable stance. All right. And in the next card is the King of Pentacles. So there's a stability involved here as well. You could be this masculine. If you're watching this and you're the masculine, you could be in that stance that I'm waiting on my divine feminine, okay? Or you could be in your divine feminine state as a masculine and waiting for your partner, which would be a masculine, waiting for her to rise into her divine feminine. Go figure. Don't let it confuse you. I'm not letting it confuse me. I mostly try to remain in my divine feminine state, okay? Because let's face it, women seem to be a little more better at emotional control than men. It's just a fact. I mean, I'm not going to try to change it, okay? And their wisdom, okay? That nurturing spirit. And say, so the high priestess and the divine feminine has that state of mind. And so does the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has that state of mind. He's emotionally stable. And in doing so, he's able to get control of his finances. He's able to get control of his investments, the people around him. You know, he is a very stern and very organized type individual. Like I said, these are just energies, doesn't have to apply to just a male. You know, females they got the shit going on too, right? We're going to take a look now at this next lane over here, okay? And this is in the recent past. So in the recent past, you sought judgment upon something, someone, something in your life came about that Gabriel decided to call upon you and say, hey, it's time to rise up, okay? Now, like I said, if this is a twin flame journey, a relationship, soul connection, like I said, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, Taurus, this is you. You rose above, okay? You realized the karmic patterns, the karmic cycles, the things that were taking place. And you decided to maybe pull back, retreat, which is why maybe we saw the 10 of Swords, okay? So now you're in that patiently waiting for your divine masculine to rise up, or on the other shoe, you're waiting for your divine feminine to rise up as well. So the next card in that situation, recent past, is the Fool. So there was a beginning. It could have been that you guys came together. Everything's going well. Everything was going good. And then the separation. So the beginning of this journey, or the ending of this journey, okay? Exploration. Things were going well. You guys were calling or talking, or at least socializing with each other. And then, you know, and it makes sense because then the Nine of Cups. An overindulgence of joy took place, right? In that recent past. There were times where it was just looking at that person was enough, right? You know how it is, Taurus, right? Yeah. So the 9 talks about that, the overindulgence of joy, but it also means that you are a type of person who can manifest. You probably are a type of person who has options as well, okay? But with this in your present energy, being the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Lovers, I'm going to guess that there is someone that you have been fixated upon, okay? All right, we're going to keep going now, and we're going to take a look at the possibilities, okay? Taurus, the universe has a law that states when one door closes, another door must open. There is light, there is dark, there is up, there is down. And the thing of it is that they are all good, and they are all here for us to learn by. Like the pendulum of life, right? The swinging of the pendulum. So, universe, tell Taurus what the possibilities are for them. What are the possibilities for Taurus? All right. So we have Temperance. We could be talking about Sagittarius energy here. Get this where you can see the card, right? So it's alchemizing. You're in that position of alchemizing. And like I said, I feel like it's the universe's way of saying not yet. It's not time yet, okay? And I don't want to see a bunch of people drop off. Let's continue to go to the cards, right? That's why you came. And the thing of it is that it's slow go. Some people never never even get to be with their twin flames because you don't get to control that. Temperance is about that, learning that you have to let go of control. Temperance is alchemizing information. It could also be that you're speaking to this person and you guys are reciprocating back and forth, learning from each other. If you're in communication with this person, it's, you're sharing your ideas about life, about experiences, about past wounds, and you're sharing that information. And in doing so, you're alchemizing it, okay? You're able to reach back to that person in love and say, what about this? And what about this? If you were trying to do this, what about that? And that person's able to come and do the same thing to you. So it's a reciprocation and alchemizing of information back and forth, okay? All right. So we're going to take a look now at the near future for Taurus. Universe, what is around the bend for Taurus? What does the near future look like for Taurus, okay? Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles looks like a life of luxury. It looks like a life of stability. It looks like somebody and we could be speaking definitely to a divine feminine here, okay, who has pulled back and during this process, push-pull retreat, has pulled back and decided, I'm really going to focus in on my finances. I'm really going to focus in on me, inwards, the inward beauty. The current energy was the Sun card, that joyful spirit. So I feel like the divine feminine is definitely doing the work here, okay? And no offense, guys, but it's time for the divine masculine to rise up, okay? And that's kind of what the energy is there that's telling me that. All right, so now I want to know, Taurus, and I don't mean any disrespect, guys. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying sometimes we can be a little slow at the emotional side of things. And sometimes it's the most important thing for us to embrace the divine feminine energy. It helps us. Okay, we're going to take a look now at the self. Taurus, I want to know how you're showing up in this. What are you showing up as? What is your stance in all of this? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it's trying to gain balance, right? The Two of Pentacles, if you notice the ships in the waters back behind there, it's like this chaotic state where you're trying to balance. I'm not necessarily mentioning chaos as the state of mind, because your state of mind presently was the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a divine offering, okay? You also have the Sun card, which is that joyful card, and then you have the Lovers, which is it could be a definite high-level soul contract, a major friendship, beyond platonic. Oh, excuse me. My throat. Lack of communication. Taurus. That's crazy. Is this where I'm going to choke and die? I'm going to leave this in here. Somebody needs to communicate. I always take that as a sign. I gotta get a drink. Hang on. That's crazy. Holy smokes, Taurus. That does not happen. I apologize there, guys. I'm going to leave this in there. Woo! As soon as I walked away, it cleared up. Okay, this is about communication, okay? And like I said, I felt like it's taken a while. Somebody's pulled back, retreated, and there's been no communication, so you're cut off. And what's happening is you're trying to juggle that. It's an emotional roller coaster, okay? but you're trying to find that balance. I'm going to keep going and clarifying, you know. In the meantime, I had to go get some coffee, something. Oof. Okay. All right. So we're going to take a look at the environment around Taurus. What is the environment around Taurus right now? Okay, we have the moon now. Yes, this is most definitely a twin flame journey. Okay. Spiritual awakening, enlightenment. It's casting shadows on the shadow self, the shadow work that's necessary to move forward. Look, you guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat these for you and not try to, you know, take away from the integrity of these cards. The thing of it is that, you know, we all want that spicy love. We want that passion. We want a honeymoon for years, right? But unless we do the work, if we don't do the internal work necessary, these repetitive things are going to keep following us. So it's important that we pay attention to them. But whoever I'm speaking to here, I feel like you are well aware of this, okay? And it may be that you're going through some kind of an emotional roller coaster ride right now, you know? Maybe feeling definitely alone, separated from, you may have separated from loved ones just to pull back, to try to get your bearings, okay? That's kind of what the energy is. I feel like that. So, all right, Taurus, no big deal. We're going to take a look now at your hopes, your fears, your wishes, and your worries. Taurus, what are your hopes, your fears, wishes, and worries? Is it over? Is it done? Are we through? The Devil card shows up to say what you're chained to, okay? And I feel like it's chained to this relationship. The universe is asking you to step away and to focus, okay? This very first column makes perfect sense to me now. At the beginning, it's definitely a twin flame journey. It's a soul journey here. With the Ace of Pentacles, the divine offering, the lovers, or the sun, then the lovers, okay? And so I think the universe is telling you that what you have chained yourself to is that mere idea. And it's possible that you have some work that needs to be done with the Devil card representing that, what you have, you know, what you're refusing maybe to look at. Don't hate me. Don't hate the reader. Don't hate the cards. The thing of it is I feel like it's like, I can't stop thinking about her. That's all I think about. Or I can't stop thinking about him. And what happens is when you do that, you're putting that person on a pedestal. You're putting them so far up there that you couldn't reach them if you tried. It's the balancing, bringing them back down to the level. And how you do that, how you become magnetic, is by turning your focus. Jesus used to use a passage, okay? And I don't want to disrespect anybody who's Christian or anything like that. But his passage talked about turning the other cheek. If a man strikes you, turn the other cheek. And I don't mean this in any to manipulate the words in any way. But I feel like what he's also speaking about is not necessarily the physical act of somebody punching you, okay? Then you turn and offer him that other cheek. He's talking about turn your focus and attention away from that which does some kind of a harm to you. It's not that you don't have to love that person, even though we're told and taught to love our enemies. But you have to love yourself enough to hold that magnetic energy, that strength within you, to turn your cheek away and focus on mostly yourself. But how you do that is by finding something other than that particular, if you're trying to manifest, right? When we want to manifest our desire, we let the universe do it and we turn away and we trust, okay? And so Jesus was asking us to trust that when we turn our cheek away from that, this person will realize that they have done wrong. It's like pouring coals, right? So I kind of feel like that's the situation why the devil shows up, to teach us that, to say, hey, there's some things here that I want you to see. You know, the horns and the devil and the whole satanic type bullshit. No, The Devil's a great card. It's a wonderful card. I love the Devil card because it's a reminder of the things that maybe sometimes even in our own ignorance and even in our own bliss, we give way too much attention to things that we shouldn't give attention to. And I'm not judging anybody, okay? But I am saying that there's a momentum that I feel like there's a definite momentum on this run of cards, okay? Now, we're going to clarify that Devil card, okay? And we're going to take a look at the outcome and the direction for Taurus. I hope you stayed with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope there's some clarity involved in this. I hope you still love me. I hope you come back and see me because I love you. And it's all energy. It's all about the cards, okay? It's all about what we can learn from it. Taurus, what is the outcome and the direction for you? Fourth quarter reading here. What is the outcome and the direction? Okay. The Death. I don't believe in coincidences. This is a brand new beginning. If you will allow this death to take place, if you'll allow this turn your cheek, if you'll allow the moving away and out of this, the new cycle will begin. Death represents the neutrality. It's the death of one event, one emotion, one physicality, the oneness, okay, to become new. That's it. Taurus, I love you. I hope you could still respect me. All right. I hope you followed along. If you did, I hope it's clarifying for you. Whoever this is for, you're in a challenge, and that's it. It's just a season. It will pass. It will move. If you focus on it as though it's taking forever, then that's exactly what it's going to do, is take forever. That's why you need to turn your cheek and focus on other things that make you excited and happy. Remember? Even the very thought of being with that lover or being with that soulmate or that twin flame is a beautiful thing to think of. But when it dominates your thoughts so that you can't move out and away from it, then you're stuck in that repetitive 365-degree loop. All right. Taurus, I love you so much. I hope you appreciate this. I hope that you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Come in and check out the playlists. Find some of the other videos there. Cross-watch to your particular sign if you'd like. And I'll see you on the next one.